DI 60-1, first question, it says find the degree, the leading term, the leading coefficient, the constant term, and the end behavior of the given polynomial. Let's look at number 1. So the first says find the degree. The degree was the highest exponent, and so that's going to be 5. The leading term, that is the term associated with the highest exponent. So the leading term is going to be 3x to the 5th. The leading coefficient is the coefficient that applies to the leading term. The constant term is the value that does not have a variable associated with it. And then the end behavior, we said that we need to look at two things. We need to look at the degree and if our leading term is positive or negative. In this instance, because it's positive and it's odd, it's going to follow this pattern. So as my graph, as x goes to negative infinity, my y value goes to negative infinity. As x goes to positive infinity, my graph goes to positive infinity. So we get number 4. So first part, the degree. The degree is the highest power, so that's going to be 17. Then it says the leading term. The leading term is associated with the degree, so it's going to be radical 3x to the 17th power. The leading coefficient, that's the value that's in front there, that's radical 3. The constant term, that's going to be 1/3. And the end behavior of the given polynomial, so positive and odd, so it's going to look like that. And once again, it's going to follow the same end behavior as problem number 1. So it says solve the remaining sides and the angles. Actually, before I do number 7, just pointing out for number 5, you're going to have to multiply everything through first. There is a shorter way of doing that, and if you kind of spend time looking at it, you could probably figure out what's going to lead to the degree and the leading term, etc. So that also might help. Alright, 17, or number 7. So we have a triangle, ABC. Side A is 7, side B is 12, angle C is 59.3. So this is side, angle, side, and so you're going to use the law of cosines. And you're going to find side C first. So C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of C. So you're going to use that to find side C, and then you can find the other angles. Number 8, the same thing. Side angle side, you're going to use the side angle side area formula. Number 9, verifying the identity. 1 minus cosine theta over sine theta equals cosecant theta minus cotangent theta. This side looks more difficult, so I'll change everything to sines and cosines. Oh, look at that. And then number 11, it says go graph one cycle. So I have to put this between 0 and 2 pi. Add 2 pi to both sides. Divide everything by 3. So that's 2 pi thirds, and that's 4 pi thirds. Now this is where you add the ends and divide by 2. So this would be 7 pi 6. This is really 4 pi 6. So add them together and divide by 2, which would give us that is a 6. And so that'll give us 4 pi 6. This is 8 pi 6. Sorry. That'll give us 5 pi 6. And then this will be 7 pi 6. So if you add together, divide by 2, that's what you're going to get. So 4 pi 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my new center line. So from that center line, it's going to be up at the amplitude. Then it's going to cross. Then it's going to go below, cross, whoops, and then be back up at the amplitude.